All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, or HaKodash. We'd like to give double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And we'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baha, or HaKodash. All right, I'm the brother Gabar War, and I got the brother with me.
Shalom.
Shalom. So, the Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for putting it on our spirit, to do a lesson. And as the title reads, prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. All right. At the end of the day, with all the admonishing and exhortation going out, this is going out because major prophecy is getting ready to come to pass. So at the end of the day, no matter what we individually have going on in our lot, the one thing that should remain, our focal point is prophecy, which is also the light at the end of the tunnel, as it speaks about Yahweh Shai being the finisher of our faith.
Yep.
So we have to, let me say it like that, we have to be in the spirit of looking at the light at the end of the tunnel and not focused on the here and now, because things are happening. All right. Things are happening around us. Things are being set up. Prophecy is falling into order right before the world's eyes, and people can't see it, and Satan's got people blinded from seeing it. It can even be a battle unto us as servants at times to focus on prophecy. This is why you have to remain sober. You have to keep spiritual sobriety on the brain. Now, I had made a statement, so I want to see if let me see if I can snag this real quick. This is Hebrews 13. Just focusing, because prophecy is what? End, the end of things, Oh, let's get that. Better is the end.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, but real quick, I want to see what Hebrews 13:2 says. Let me see. No, that's not the one I want. Let me see. Or is it 5:13? It's something in 13. Let's just put finish of our faith. It's 5:13.
Hebrews
12:2.
Yep.
I was 13:2. Okay, Salakia. Hebrews 12:2. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith. So what? The end, the finish line. How can we get to the finish line? What is going to indicate the finish line? Prophecy. Prophecy is an indicator of the time that we're in. Okay. If you want to know what time we're in, look at it according to prophecy. There is a biblical prophetic clock that we have been given through the scriptures to determine the time we're in. Yahweh Shai said, where it will be dark where no man can work. It will be night when no man can work. And it says, and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. So we have to endure the cross while waiting for prophecy to be fulfilled. Okay. And it says, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. So what are we? We are waiting to be given that glory as well. But that glory will not come unless prophecy comes first.
Right. Yep.
All right. So you got that?
Yep.
Which one are you going to first?
Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 8. And it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And here it is. It says, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Yeah. You break down.
I'll start from time back.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 8 says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And a prime example, us being here in captivity. Because right now, we're living in the last captivity of us being Israelites, and right now we're living in the last days of the last days, and we're seeing that this era of Edom is about to be over.
Yeah, this era of mindset.
Yeah,
this era of this cultural imbalance that we have been woken up to see that it's wrong, and that's troubling. It stirs, in our spirit, a vexation, that you yearn for it to be over. But what we're also learning is, the more we wait, the more we grow. You know, that's why it tells you that in Proverbs about the man with the fig tree. You know, where yeah, let me just grab it if you want to keep going.
Yep, I got you.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 8, and it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. And why is that? Because, you know, and what do it say? It says before pride go destruction.
Yep.
You know, and being patient, you know, is good, because what do you always say, bro? It says time is the best remedy.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes time can be the best remedy. Yeah. And speaking of that, let me get this. Speaking on time,
look that one up for you. When
you go to Proverbs 27, let me grab this real quick. I want to share something with you, and then we'll continue on. You know, it's kind of an exhortation within edification. Proverbs 27 and 18, it says, whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. Now, why is it referring to a fig tree? Okay, because a fig tree takes about 8 to 10 years to really grow. You know, it takes quite some time. Matter of fact, let's get some Google edification on that. How long does a fig tree take to grow? We'll see. From seed, let's see. Okay, that we don't want that from the seed. We want to grow fruit, because then he said, "And your fruit shall remain."
Right. Yeah.
The seed's the word. Now there's another one. 3 to 5 years. That's cool, but there's actually let's go. Oh, to grow is this? No, there's another one. There's another one when you look it up where it goes into like 8 to 10 years. You know, how long does a fig tree take to ripen? I put it in before.
I remember you showed me this.
Yeah. See, now this one, it's okay. If you look it up on your own, it goes into like, because there's a reason why it's using a fig tree. It takes like let's put fig tree takes 8 to 10 years. Now Google's making me look like a liar. I wonder what I put in before. Whatever I put in before.
Right here it says fig trees take 30 years to reach their maximum size.
Wow. How long is it? Okay. How long does a fig tree take to reach
its maximum size? Right here I found it. Yeah. It says, however, it can take up to 10 years before fig trees begin growing fruit.
Yeah, see, a fig tree can take 10 years.
This is on housedigest.com.
To grow fruit. I don't want to say too much on the topic, but I did want to. There it is. Thank you, Yabashimon Shai. So you got to reword it the right way. But look, it's keywords. Look, it says it can take 8 to 10 years for them to get around to fruit production. So going back, all right, Salakia for that. But going back, there's a reason why it says, whoso keepeth a fig tree. Because a fig tree is known to take a quite amount of time to receive the fruit of your labor. Like now, it's taking some time because you find out you're an Israelite, and it's like you want it to happen that day. But it can't, because the longer we wait, the longer we grow, like a fig tree. See? Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. But look how long one could have to keep it. You'd have to do that for 8 to 10 years with no fruit. Not knowing. That's a lot of trial. That's a lot of testing of faith. That's what's taking place right now. You know, you got brothers, you got elders that with years, it was just them until the fruit came. So now you being a part of that fruit, you got to wait. So we're waiting for prophecy to come to pass. But guess what? With that waiting, it benefits us, as we see here. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. So we have to wait on our master so we can get the prophetic honor that has been prophesied unto us. You see, this is the beautiful portion of waiting. All right. And guess what? In the beginning stages of waiting, it's going to suck. But then you realize how beneficial waiting is. Okay. And did you finish that Ecclesiastes?
Yes, I did actually.
All right. So better is the end of a thing. So we're waiting for the end of a thing. You know, oh, better is the end of a fig tree than the beginning, because
Right.
the end of it will have yield fruit.
Yep.
The beginning will just be a stump, you know? All right, let's go to Sirach.
Yep. This is the book of Sirach 39 and verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Occupied in prophecy. So you have to ask yourself in this walk, you know, are you fixated and occupied on prophecy? Do you understand that prophecy has to come to pass? Do you understand the breakdowns of the prophecies that we're looking for? There are prophecies that you have to know and understand that have to come to pass before Yahweh Shai's prophetic return. Okay, the MOTB is one of the greatest prophecies that has to play out before the greatest destruction to take place through prophecy. So we have to be occupied in the mechanics that are going to build up to these prophecies, following the dollar. What countries are, what major companies are set up in the scheme of things?
Right.
Who's going to gold? What is the MOTB? The third woe, you know, watching how Babylon is preparing to lock down cities and keep them locked down. Is that prophecy? Yes. Okay. So these things are necessary. The knowledge of these things are necessary for us in waiting on Yahweh Bashem El Shai through prophecy. All right. And we can actually go to some websites. We'll skim through them if you will. But let me share something spiritual. So let's go to Joel real quick. Joel 2 and what's that, 27?
Yeah, about the
I will pour out my spirit.
Yep.
I want to show you how this prophecy is taking place. All right. Let's read it. Joel 2 and 28. Yep. It says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit. See, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. You see that? So you're going to hear even other nations, heathens, speaking about prophetic things. This is why even Balaam prophesied, right? This is why you hear little children speak about how they had a dream about Jesus and him being black, him returning.
They were scared.
And even further, check this out. What do you think these are? What do you think these websites are that got all this great information that we eat and we dissect and we spit the bones out? Because they have a spirit to bring prophetic information to the forefront. Now, they're not prophets, but are they prophesizing? Yes.
Yeah.
And why? Because the Lord said he would pour out a spirit. So this is why we use these certain websites and articles with information pertaining to the prophecy, so you get a greater understanding on what's coming ahead. Okay, you got a precept?
Yep. This is the book of Matthew 24, verse 32 to verse 33.
I hope this is making sense. You know, you got it.
Matthew 24 and verse 32, and it says, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. Right, because just for example, like spring, you know, as soon as spring comes, what do flowers do? They blossom. You know that it's springtime. Right. For example, then verse 33 says, well,
remember Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 16, you can discern
the time, right?
Yeah,
but not these times.
You got to be able to discern these times.
Right,
that's why we in the spirit we taught prophecy.
Right.
No matter our ups, downs, lows, woes, we have to remain to understand prophecy. You know,
Matthew 24 and verse 33, and it says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, in which talking about prophecy, all these things like that pertain to prophecy, all these things.
Jacob's trouble is down the street, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's almost at any moment. All right, a major double F
right
can take place, and that's it.
Yep.
It's ready, and you got everybody in Babylon ready, locked and loaded. The whole situation with the Buffalo Bills, everybody, whatever Esau says, they're eating it up,
babies.
They're eating it up, man. Everything Esau's telling the public, these people are eating it, man.
They fall for it.
Now, of course, you got some pushback, of course. But for the majority of the people are with what Esau is saying and telling them.
Wholeheartedly.
Okay?
Yeah. It says, Matthew 24 and verse 33 says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
Yep.
And right, it is near because, like this year, the Elder Prophet Demons year, what? 2023, the year of hoping that all the prophecies come to pass.
And right.
And we hope that everything comes to pass.
Yep.
Because America's through.
Yep.
Babylon's not as prime anymore. So it's time for a new management in the earth. It's time for a new rulership.
It's time for better promises.
Right, right. That's even better.
It's time for our new covenant.
Right.
It's time for the new heaven and the new earth. Mm-hmm. Okay. This place doesn't have much longer, even when you look at it.
It really doesn't.
It's
dying.
And look, can you keep going or jump down to 36?
36. I got you. Verse 36, and it says, but of that day and hour know no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father Yahweh only.
Right. So we don't know the time, hour, day, but the Bible says at a certain time, hour, day, that Babylon will be destroyed.
Yeah.
So what does it say are the characteristics? And when you keep reading, it says, but as the days of Noah were, see, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. This is why there's a heavy influx of people to be in the flesh, sleeping around. You're seeing all these videos of women, and really they don't have much longer with the lifestyle that they're allowed to live in Babylon.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you know we're at the end. All right. This new generation of men and women, they don't have much longer in this body to continue the lifestyle that Babylon has promoted for these new kids to live, man. It's not profitable. So this thing is truly on its way out. Now, like when you go on here, like Natural News, you look at these things, you look and see, what's going on. Why is a push for, modified meat? Because the Bible talks about a famine. All right. Matthew's 24 and 7. All right. A great famine. Let's get it. Matter of fact, let's just do a quick look. Matthew's 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately. Just like right now, this is a private man. You got like 10 or 12 brothers, maybe 100 or so brothers and sisters will watch this video. This is a private message, even though it's public. Even though it's public, it's private because not everyone is set up to hear it.
In the plain sight.
Right. Saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world, the end of the age? Well, look, here are some signs. Ye shall hear of wars. So you're focused on what? War. And rumors of war. So what? You're focused on threats of wars, right? See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So then what? You go about your day to day. You heard about war, but you have to be sober in that because you don't want to fall in the spirit of, kind of pushing it off. You're not going to bug yourself out, but at the same time, take note of these things.
Yeah.
Understand, this is a sign. See? And it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? But it's building up to the end. Prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine. So then we say, there's going to be famines. Then you go and look and say, wonder why they're making modified meat.
Right.
Maybe because Yahushua told us there would be famines. All these processing food plants are being burned up.
Yep.
Why? Because there is a agenda of a engineered famine. See? Why? Because he wants to make you in the spirit of depending on him, because he's going to give you something according to prophecy so that you can continue to live and buy and sell and get gain. That's according to prophecy. It's a slow, drawn out squeeze that's been taking place. Okay. And it says, you shall hear of famines, look, and pestilence. This has been a major thing that has changed the world as we know it. Life as you know it has single-handedly changed just off this one sign.
Yes.
This one sign right here changed the world as you know it. Look, and earthquakes, you're seeing them. So don't be in the spirit of, oh yeah, the good, another earthquake, another sign.
Yeah.
You know, you get happy when you get a little text from a little Chiquita.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
you get you got your pay. Oh, my check came in. So you happy about that? But you're not happy because a major earthquake just happened. You're seeing the Lord visit the earth. All these state of emergencies.
Ooh,
Let me look this up real quick. How many state of emergencies have been declared? Look, list of emergencies, United States. Let's put what should we put?
I would say how many states have gone under state of emergency? Is that what you put?
Yeah, look, as of April 2022, 79 emergencies have been declared, 37 have expired, and another 42 are currently in effect.
Damn, 42?
You got 42 state of emergencies going on right now, but then Babylon says, would you like some fries with that?
That's horrible, man.
Do not allow Babylon's clickbait image lifestyle to make you drunk that shit ain't happening.
Yeah. They want to put you back to sleep.
All these people are still going out boozing, smoking, drinking, drugging, thugging. You know, you still see NFL, YouTube still on.
Yep.
Oh, things got to be fine. My Wi-Fi works. I got to pay my cell phone bill. That's what Babylon is, man. Babylon is an automated, oppressive system that makes you think because you're paying money, it's still flourishing.
Right. I'm sorry.
Yep. It says each have been renewed annually by the president. See that? So there's a lot of state of emergencies taking place in Babylon. Yeah. See, one day ago, Governor Newsom proclaimed state of emergency. One day ago, state of emergency declared in storm-battered California. See, Blue Shield, California, state of emergency. Emergency executive order 302, New York, in 20 hours ago. All they got to do is declare a state of emergency, bring in them troops, lock your ass in, and never unlock you out.
Mm-hmm. They're doing that in China right now.
Exactly. And down under.
Australia.
Right.
Damn.
Look at FEMA. See, 1 week ago, Mr. Junior Joe, you know, look at it. And look, it got so many state of emergency. It don't say Google. It says Google.
Right. Yeah.
That's how many pages that shit got. You know, what you got, brother?
This is 1 Thessalonians. The point is in 3, but I'll start at 1. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahushua so cometh as a thief in the night."
Yeah, and let me say this to the brethren that Paul, like we are now, saying you have no need to write unto you. But guess what? Us brethren that know the prophecies, we have to constantly keep ourselves mindful and sober about not being written unto us, because we do know it. But just because you know it, don't mean you gotta not keep knowing it.
Don't forget about
it. You gotta keep this lamp lit.
Yeah.
You gotta keep this lamp lit. You gotta keep yourself occupied in the prophecy, because Babylon, it can make you drift away on social media.
It can distract you.
It can distract you. This place can actually distract you from it going down. Like a woman.
This is the Lord.
Like a woman.
Right.
A woman, you know she's through. You're like, man, I probably shouldn't be mailing. And she's like, come here.
Yeah.
Come here. And you're like, all right.
Let me see what you want to do.
Yeah. And then our dumbass.
What you want to do? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Because that's Babylon.
Yep.
It's alluring. It wants you to be wanted by it.
Yep.
So you want to feel, what people feel here. That's the spirit here. It's a seducive spirit. And it says men shall fall to seducive spirit.
It's that FOMO spirit.
Yeah.
The fear of missing out.
Yeah.
But missing out what?
We ain't missing out.
This place is a whore.
We ain't missing out.
Exactly.
We ain't missing out. You know how much glory we got coming for us? The kingdom, man. Rulership.
Right.
Glory is coming, man.
Eternal.
There's nothing here that's worth us looking back for and saying, wait, I want this too.
Right.
Keep reading.
Back in 1 Thessalonians 5:2, it says, "For ourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety."
And the only way we're going to know perfectly is if the Lord allows us to know.
Right.
That's the only way you're going to know perfectly. Remember, the Lord put scales on Paul's eyes.
Yeah.
The Lord does things. Keep going.
Verse 3 says, "For when they shall say peace and safety,"
like now, let me show you a good example of how they'll say peace and safety. Let me put it in like this so you can see her ass. Where is she? I don't even know her name. Here she is. This is how they'll tell you peace and safety. See?
Yep.
This is, and Jacob like, it's all good. Remember when Biden got voted in?
Yeah.
He had this whack ass poem, and Jake lost their mind. Right. Look right here. Right. Look at this. Look at this. Edom and Eve, right there. Man. And she's getting torched. If you watch the videos of her speaking for Biden, they're flaming his administration. And who's the black woman? Looks like a man. Who's the black woman that sits there and acts like everything's okay? Karine Jean-Pierre. See? Her ass is lying through her teeth to your ass.
Fake smiling.
Yep. It's all good. They're riding outside. No, it's fine. They're just protesting. Nah, this shit's going down. And they're trying to smooth it over.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to First Thess.
Back in 1 Thessalonians 5:3 says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them."
Yeah. Oh, there's talks of peace with Magog.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna. They smoothly tell you how they just sent $1 trillion to Ukraine, but Magog is saying, "Yo, the West is interfering with Russian affairs."
Yeah.
What is your problem? No. We're going to sit down and talk. Y'all see, Babylonians don't know what other nations are talking about, man.
Right.
That's the issue. But that's why it's up to you to look, research. Oh, I have watchmen.
Yep.
That's what a watchman does. Better watch him. Don't they say that to the dog? Watch his ass. Yep. Watch him. The dog. You can't be a dumb dog loving to slumber. You can't be a dumb dog loving to slumber in these last days, man. You got something, bro?
Oh, no, not
okay.
Right now. I'm going to finish this.
What did I quote? The Habakkuk?
No, Isaiah.
Oh, Ezekiel 3:17. I've set up watchmen.
Okay, that's Ezekiel.
Let's get there real quick. Just real quick.
What's the one in Isaiah when it says, don't sleep day nor night?
Oh, Isaiah 60, 62.
Okay.
Something like that. We can get it after, but let's get this real quick. Right. Just we can quote it. We can quote it. 3:17.
It's the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 17.
Hey, and if you're bored by the milk, then go watch a nigga woman shake.
Some ass, right?
Right. Go watch that. It's a Sabbath, bro.
Right, exactly.
Shalom, Shabbat, Yahweh Shabbat, Brakathum to you brothers and our few sisters tuning in, man. Okay, this is detrimental, man.
This is life, right?
We're fighting for our salvation right now, okay? Because we could be in the flesh right now, sitting, doing bullshit,
doing nothing,
looking stupid with our hand over our face with that phone in the middle of it. Well, what are you doing? Nah, man. We in a season of appreciating, enjoying the milk, keeping ourselves, on the up and up. Fighting a good fight of faith, enduring hardness as a good soldier, and cleaving to Yahweh Shema Shai. This is even though this is milk, this is still meat.
Yeah.
This is heavy.
It hits hard.
This is serious. This ain't a joke. This ain't a mixtape coming out. This ain't a fad. Judgment is really coming. Mashapatyam, prophecy, what you read, the good book, the book you like holding on to, so you can identify as an Israelite. The words in there are about to come to pass.
Literally.
We are standing on what's getting ready to be the greatest desert downfall empire known to man. That shit's serious.
In history.
Everybody that's in Babylon that is not of the elect will be destroyed. Look around you, man. Look around. Look around you. Everybody. What did
Kamar say?
What did Will Smith say to old girl?
Oh,
and he said, everybody is dead.
Yep.
Everybody. That's serious, bro. It says 1,000 on that right hand.
Yep. The 10,000 at that. Yep.
You got to tell yourself that, man. You could have your flesh trying to blind you over some cheeky poo. Yep. Brothers just did a lesson. Put down, brothers, put the box in the damn, what did he say?
Put the box and the bottle down.
Yeah, the water. Put the bottle and the box down, man. You gotta sober up. Like, oh shit, man. Right. You know? But let's read it.
This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee, it says, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. So there's warnings and all.
Right. So it's like you got two brothers, right? And then then you got this one brother, then you got the daddy say, hey, tell your brother that I said do this. You know, so that's how I look at it, you know what I mean?
And what's gonna happen if what the father told his brother to tell his brother, he don't tell it correct?
Right.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I
Yeah.
tell you? You gonna get some bottom lip bit judgment.
Yep.
I'm not fucking playing. You're
Yep.
not right.
Yep.
So that's a false prophet. So we're
Exactly.
telling you whether you like us, whether you don't. We're not here for that.
Whether you hear for bear.
Whether you here for bear, okay? We're not here for a popularity contest. You know, we're not here for likes, woos,
Exactly.
and views. If the video get views, that's the Lord. You know, this thing is serious. It's about to go down. Electricity about to get shut off. Food skirmishes, great dearth and death.
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
get right now in the spirit. That's what you should be utilizing this time for, thinking about prophecy. Getting your mental fortitude on check mode. Having your shit pristine, you know? But where are we at? That's
oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, back in 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3, and it says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child,
Yeah.
and they shall not escape.
What was the movie 2012 when Danny Glover was speaking?
Oh yeah. I was thinking on that earlier. He was speaking, and then he was like something, you know, about peace. You know, then everything is shut down during his speech.
Just want to see.
Yeah, yep.
Might have to watch it later. Yeah, there's a
I think it's this one.
This one?
I believe so.
Don't worry. Yeah, he pulled that off well. But anyways, you brothers check it. Man, we might watch this tonight.
That's a great movie, bro.
The Lord's visiting the earth right
Yeah.
now.
And 2012, that was a heavy time, remember? Because remember, there was like the whole world could end in 2012.
Yeah.
Then they made that movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was a couple years short, Jack.
Yeah.
No man knows a time, hour, a day. Oh, well, speaking of that, so in this movie, I got 2 points to make. In this movie, Danny Glover goes on that. He's a president. He goes on national television to go into a solemn prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And as he opens up for the prayer, the shit shuts right off. No hope, vexation of spirit. And then my second point I wanted to make, let's put this in real quick. Scientists said human existence only has 20 years left. Let's look that up. Look at this nigga. So like, yeah. Look, scientists to the world, we only have 20 years, bruh.
He said, we. Who was we?
What Jake be saying? Bruh.
Yeah.
20 years? How much time does humanity have? No, how much time does Esau have?
have? Yeah, that's
How
you.
much time your ass got left, buddy?
Not we.
That's 2 decades,
Yeah.
you know?
That's not.
You got seasons, you got TV shows that have gone on longer than that.
Yes.
You know? All right. Let me read this. I'll finish off. It says, then sudden destruction come up upon them as travail upon a woman with child. How? Because a woman suddenly walking, then boom, her water breaks. And guess what? Once it breaks, you can't stop it.
Yeah.
It has to. So that's what's going to happen soon. Once this events take place, it will be a catalyst of a snowball effect.
Mhm.
And there is no going back. Right now, the birthing pains, the trimester, the dilating is taking place. And then then it'll be here. And there's no going back. You know?
Yep.
Even Nicodemus, he said, can a man go back in his mother's womb?
Right.
No.
Right. Yep.
No. It says, and they shall not escape. What was that movie with the Luke Wilson?
Not
Owen Wilson?
No escape.
No escape. Look at this movie. All right. Right here. Owen Wilson, no escape. All right. No escape. Watch this movie. This movie was with Esau going into foreign lands, putting his big ass nose in too many people's business, and these nations rose up against him. He was on the run the whole movie. They damn near took his wife.
Yep.
And you know what I mean when I say that, okay? Esau is getting ready to be kicked out of all these lands because they're tired of them, okay? And there's going to be no escape for them from the judgment that's coming. And that's prophecy. You know, you got some, brother?
Yep. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, starting at verse 37. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 37, it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh."
The plagues are drawing nigh, okay?
The prophetic plagues.
The prophetic plagues are drawing nigh. They're inching closer. It's like a hourglass.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
No matter what,
Yep.
that grain is continually dropping. So we're at a point where Esau will be on his last grain of rulership, and then shall his end come.
Man, it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Her womb, which pains when the child come forth, they slack not a moment."
Yeah, the pains, the vexation, the upset, you know, the tribulation, the peril, you know, all these things are going to be upon people.
The distress.
Yeah.
Damn.
The mindset. Oh, and then let's add on even a greater ticker, the mental battle that they'll be going through with evil angels on them.
Oof,
and monstrous apparitions. If you brothers have fought demons now imagine when they get on your enemy. Think about that. The temptations, and you feel like, God dang, man. Oh, man, this shit's crazy. You know?
How much more of them?
How much more of them?
They don't have Yahweh's peace.
They're not going to last long.
Right, exactly. They don't have the comfort, you know? It said, verse 39, it says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world."
Meaning it's not going to be prevented. It's not going to be, delayed.
Yeah.
You know? We'll return shortly. Like,
right.
Be back in 5 minutes. Nah, this shit coming quick. It said he leaped down as a mighty man of war.
Yep, that's right.
Quickly.
It said, verse 39, it says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side."
Well, good. We're mourning now. We got sorrow. Got mother effing sorrow. We got to go to work and smile in your stupid ass face. You know? I mean, we're appreciative, but we go through things too. But we're also learning to get over ourselves and just be mourning sorrow to the Lord, do our job. But then the time come, y'all going to be mourning and be sorrowful, you know? And they're not going to be in a spirit of, I deserve this.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're not going to be in this contrite spirit like, you know what, we fucked up.
Yep.
You know? Kennedy was right.
Yep.
He said, what if we do all this to black people, then go to heaven and find out God that they're God's people? You know? They're not going to be in that spirit.
That's right, man.
I heard someone say, Abraham Lincoln said, I'm not sorrowful for your downfall, but scared for your arising or something like that. He made a statement like that about Jake.
Wow.
You know? Oh, it says they ain't gonna repent for the evil.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, it's about to be a bottom lip bit ass whooping, man. They deserve it.
Their pride, Esau's pride has deceived him.
Yeah, man.
Blinded his ass.
Yeah.
But that proves the Most High put his ass in the trick bag.
Yep. Even Jake, they should not turn away.
Oh yes, Jake. Yeah,
they deserve it.
Yep.
All right, Big Mama, Little Mama, Big Kim, Slim Jim, they all deserve it.
Yep.
Straight up though.
They do.
Straight up, man.
They don't care about the Lord.
Better get out your emotional ass right now.
Yeah.
You better control them emotions. You better check yourself, man.
Niggas like that will look down upon you.
They'll steal from you. They'll steal your Bible.
Yeah, man.
We had a Jake woman try to steal the brother Bible.
I remember
years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
She said, "Oh, what's this?"
I wasn't there yet, but I remember.
We said it's an apocrypha, so she put it under her arm, still talking like, "Oh, word. When the next bus come? Hey, I say, man, get my man Bible back." Little demon.
Scripture, man.
But black woman, come here. Nah, man. Nah, man. Hey, time tells all.
Yeah.
Okay. You have many men and women that said shalom, shalom, and Khan, and Sabbath, and call halal. Time will tell who's above the Lord. You know, we are still fighting. We have faith, but we're still fighting to be solidified of the Lord. But we're fighting that good fight of faith. Okay? So we can't hug and kiss and all the goodness until the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know?
Because why? Because right now we're in a mission.
We're still on the journey.
Right. Exactly.
We're still on the journey. You saw Eli.
Yeah.
Can I go with you? No.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, if the Lord deems it fit, Isaiah 4:1, that's different.
Yeah.
But we're not in Isaiah 4:1 yet. We still got to get there.
Yeah.
We still got to go through these things. Do you know what's going to have to take place on earth, in the world, in Babylon, for these women to say, hey, let me be with you.
Yeah.
Karataza. You know, because right now we just niggas and spics and weirdos, you know, and it don't look that good. They don't dress that, you know, but the time coming where all that so-called vainglory that these women love so much, it's going to change to where a man with faith is going to be that Cuban link.
Yeah, yep.
You know, what got your leggings off before? What got you to the club? It's about to get real out here, man. And the Lord is building us up. We're reframing from vain things right now. You know?
I'm going to finish it off.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 16:40, it says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
Pilgrims. Let me show you what pilgrim means. And do you understand? Can you imagine that? You remember when you ever seen White Man Can't Jump?
Oh, yeah.
So in the movie White Man Can't Jump, there was a scene where Woody Harrelson and Gloria had to run from the Stookie brothers.
Yeah.
Guess who was running and who was lagging behind?
Who?
Gloria. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
How you gonna be on the run and she can't keep up?
Right. Damn.
Look, pilgrimage. A person who journeys to a sacred place. We are gonna be on a pilgrimage. That's the long journey I was talking about.
Yeah.
For religious reasons. We're gonna be spiritually headed east.
You're right, just like Denzel. Just like Eli.
A traveler.
Yep.
A worshiping traveler through a land of desolation, destitute, and judgment on all sides. Woo! Man, let's get a couple more. We're going to wrap it up.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and going down to verse 74. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand."
You might want to start up.
Let me start at verse
69, 68.
68.
Yep.
We'll
probably just read that down and end it.
Okay.
Because it's goody. It's a
really
goody,
is.
yeah.
I'm going to read down to verse 78.
Yep.
2nd Ezra 16 and verse 68 says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you."
Yeah, what you worrying about the drapes for? You know? What you worrying about some bullshit birthday for?
Right.
That's why I said they said there's more evil to come. Put off anxiety, put off mortal thoughts. You know, I miss you. You know, let's hang out. You know, hey, we still got a quote unquote life, but our life is not more important than
this truth.
And you know what will prove that? Prophecy.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Prophecy.
Right.
Keep going.
Yep. And it says, "And they shall take away certain of you,
certain of us,
and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols."
The MOTB. The MOTB. What happened back in the ancient times? They would offer.
Yes.
They would offer you up to a so-called god, right?
Yep.
All the nations of the god are idols.
Yep.
They would offer you to a false deity, to a demon. Okay, that's why Esau. Right. So right now he's got people idolizing cell phones with these frequencies.
Yes.
When he introduces this new radio frequency, these people are gonna be buzzing to it, and they're gonna be offered up to it.
Yep. And now you got a thing called 6G. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
You got 6G.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
You know.
6 months later, we're doing this test.
Come on, man.
Right. And that's another thing. You see 666 everywhere. Then the niggas are wearing that shirt with the V with the 3 9s.
Yeah,
that's 666.
Yeah.
Y'all taking, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, but that's on them. You know?
Verse 69, it says, And they
Oh, well, real quick, it says being idle. Where you gonna be idle? In a Q camp.
Yeah,
In a Q zone.
a QC.
In a QC.
In a QC.
Being
Man.
turned to a QR code.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah, literally.
Right now, when you go into a store, if you want to buy cigarettes or booze, what happens? Scan the ID.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go now, scan it.
Mm-hmm.
What Dr. Neville say? Scan her again.
Yep.
Scan her again. Shit's coming down to the pipe.
Verse 69.
You better find out the plans of Albert. Real shit.
Right, no, for real
shit.
Yeah. And it says, and they that consent unto them
Yeah.
shall be had in derision.
Like right now, you consented to that shit. Yo, you're a ticking time bomb.
Yes.
And you know what's crazy? In the movie Frighteners, everybody that was time for them to go,
Mhm.
death would grab their heart.
Oh wow.
He would grab, and that's what's happening to people.
That's see,
You know?
Oh man, damn, bro. Damn, right now, what's that? 2021, they start pushing the whole, jump shot, and now it's 2023.
Yep.
And now I believe 2021, this Edomite, he was like, in 2 years,
Yep.
remember?
Yep.
The people can start,
And it's happening.
yeah, dropping like flies.
It's happening.
See?
And you ain't need Mark Wahlberg to tell you that.
Damn,
It's happening, bro.
Exactly. Man. Verse 69,
Shalom.
it says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Verse 60, verse 69, I'm sorry. I'm verse 68. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach.
Derision meaning laughed at.
And try to underfoot.
Yep. Meaning those that consent, ultimately you're going to be laughed at and destroyed.
It's going to be dog food.
Yep.
Yep. Season. Verse 70, for there shall be in every place.
Everywhere.
And in the next cities.
That's why Revelation says the tent city.
Yeah.
The tent city is going to be broken down in 10 FEMA regions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They got a lot of things that are taking place. The Lord's visiting the earth. Babylon is getting ready to overrun its own people and attempt to conquer the known world through the global elites. Everything is falling in the perfect place. Keep going.
It says, verse 70, for there.
But Jake out here trying to win a damn break dance battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, vanity, man.
Yeah, vanity. Jake's
Vanity.
still in vanity. Next year, I'm going to the league. You got Jake's on Instagram talking about 2038. My son will go to NBA.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Man, it says a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Yeah, and you're seeing the form of that madness with that jumpy Jew.
Yep.
You know,
that hook shot.
Yeah, because look how the people were. Mask, put your mask on.
Yep.
They're mad. You're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We were the only two people in the gym. The nigga came down and said, "Hey," he pointed, "Gotta put your mask on." Nigga, we're the only two people up in this bitch. This big ass gymnasium. Because these people got spirits on them.
Yep.
So if they acted like that, then what they gonna act like now?
Yep. And now they're slowly reinstating those MDs.
Exactly.
With those face diapers.
Exactly. Yep. Keep reading.
And it says, verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, right, man? Because come a time soon, listen, man. Esau is not gonna play. It says that damn, let me get it real quick. This is the book of Revelation. All right, my bad, bro. I'm going rev real quick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
What? Rev 12 and 12?
Yep, I got you.
What I read.
Yep.
Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. That wrath, being that Esau, at a short time, he's gonna come forceful. He's gonna come,
relentless.
Yeah, the water. No mercy.
Yeah.
To get his point across.
Yeah.
To fulfill his one world government.
Yeah. Keep going.
Back in 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 72, it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods.
Which they got executive orders to do that.
Yes, they do. Yep. And cast them out of their houses.
Because they're going to be pushing you out,
Mm-hmm.
forcing you into certain areas.
Yep. And what TV show shows you that? Netflix, Black Summer.
And containment.
Yes, yeah, Containment. It was based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nigga was kissing her through a chain link fence.
Oh my goodness, man. Verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, you got to grow in the spirit as a servant to want the Lord's will over yours.
Yes.
You have to. You have to. You're going to trouble yourself. You're going to get troubled in the flesh. You're going to be troubled in the mind, trying to balance your wants and needs while serving the Lord. The Lord's got to come first. The Lord's will's got to come first. And then you'll just be appreciative of whatever you have left over.
Right.
You'll just be thankful that you got whatever you got left over.
Yep.
You know?
And it says, verse 74 of 73, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. 74, here, O my beloved.
No. Read 73 again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Then shall they be known. You know? So there's going to be a great standard lifted. Spiritual miracles. Things are going to be taking place. Chariots in the sky. You know? Maya Ka'ala.
Yes.
You know, standing up.
Yep.
All right? Things are going to be happening, man. We're not just going to be down here and Esau just beating us again.
Hell no.
You know? Keep going.
Verse 73, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
You're going to feel that heat.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
So when you're in the times of Jacob's trouble, you need to have the mindset, the Lord will not forsake me. The Lord will deliver me. You need to say those things, okay? You need to repeat those things. And you need to call on the Lord so that you can show Yahweh Shem Shai that you put your trust. Hey, they show you the movie Samson. When those Philistines came after him, he stood there, he held the jawbone to ass, and he said, please, Yahweh Shem Shai, give me strength.
Right.
So he stood there and called on the Lord instead of running away. That's your act.
Right.
I'm showing you my faith by my work.
Right.
So you're going to have to show the Lord your faith by your actions.
Right.
You know, lights, camera, action. Keep going. You got the script.
Yeah. And it says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
Yeah, the Lord is our guide. Don't let your conscience be your guide.
Right.
Let the Lord be your guide. All right.
That's right. Verse 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord God, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Right. So we can't be in this mopey, low. Nah, man.
You gotta be confident.
You got to push off that weak nature.
Yeah.
Because that's Satan.
Yeah.
Satan, man.
Yep.
Satan is in the midst. Satan coils in your mind. Satan flutters through people's thoughts. Satan will annoy you, bug you. You gotta differentiate the thoughts that are going through your mind and what's of Yahweh Shem Shai and what's Satan. You know? Are you being tempted? Do you realize you're being tempted? You know? Keep going.
Verse 77. It says, woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities.
Oh man, I don't got my fringes.
Right.
Nah, man, we're under grace.
Yep.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, take, eat. This is the new, we're embarking, we're in the New Testament. We're embarking on the New Testament, not the old. This is why we're under grace.
Yeah, right.
Okay. No, we don't have the New Testament yet, but the action of the Yahweh Shai sacrifice solidified the prophecy to be fulfilled of the New Testament for the new covenant. You know, because he said New Testament, but New Covenant, the water. We got to meditate on that. Nah, we got the new covenant coming, you know?
And it says, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. Finished.
It's done. It's an untilled land. There's nothing that could be done. So what you do to it, you burn it.
Right,
You got to start over. That's what they show you in agriculture. Yeah, it's called like ash. It's called something like ash something where they burn it and then the soil gets reinvigorated. Yeah,
that proves that America got to get burned.
Exactly. Let me end it right here.
Okay,
78.
78. Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 78 says, "It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith."
See?
Oh, right. Yep.
See? So the only thing can be done left is for it to be burned. You know, this is why we got to remain with integrity, to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. So we just want to do that lesson. We didn't think it was going to go that long, but the Wadi Yahweh Shem Al Shai, So we'd like to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Kakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. We pray this was edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ar Kakodash. With that being said,
Shalom.
Shalom.